Hopefully, by the next podcast, we'll be have a different setting. We just have to do it.
Different from this?
Yeah.
What do you have in mind?
The backdrop and the table. Yeah.
The garage.
Yeah, but we don't call it the garage. Welcome, guys, to another episode.
We're starting already?
Yeah, technically, yeah. Jose, you set this up bad, bro. I'm gonna have to fire you.
Bro, I didn't even touch that one.
We have an intro. Welcome to another episode.
It's catchy. I love it.
Huh? I paid this guy to make us an intro, but he lagged it. So
You just picked that one off of SoundCloud or what?
basically, we'll change it though.
I like it.
We'll change it.
It's
later.
catchy.
You think so? It does. It does its thing. Did you guys? You haven't heard the last episode,
No, I
and
haven't.
you were hosting it.
I know, yeah, I mean, I don't... There's something about not liking hearing myself, you know?
Really?
So,
I play it.
I try to
as
avoid
I'm
it.
cleaning.
Yeah. I feel like that's what a podcast is all about. You got to listen to yourself.
yeah, no, I'll catch up. After
He's getting
this
all
one.
red. Look at
You
him.
live and learn. You got to learn
He's
from
getting
mistakes.
red, dude.
And you got
No,
to.
I'm going to put in a... What is it called? Binge watch.
He looks so nervous, probably because he's in the middle.
No, I'm
He's
chill.
in the
We just haven't started our topics, you know? Like,
Have you seen that Will Ferrell? Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's this guy.
no, we just haven't gotten into... I'm in UFC mode right now, so
Let's talk UFC then.
let's talk UFC.
All right. Then.
All right, so-
hold on. Dang, those cars, bro. But it's okay. Did you watch the fight?
I actually didn't. I was on
guy.
girlfriend
You watched the
duty.
highlights.
I was on girlfriend duty on
You watched the
Saturday. So
highlights?
I watched the highlights, but I've watched enough of... No, I've watched the... I actually went and rewatched the whole main event fight. So I saw it from beginning to end on YouTube. Or not on YouTube. I used another link, but I didn't see it live. But I pretty much saw the whole fight and what it entailed. And man, was it a...
Dude, I thought it was... So we didn't plan on having a fight night. Like, I think we can all agree that none of us wanted to pay for this fight. Like, it was one of those things where we're all like, "Are we really gonna pay for this? Like, are we really gonna pay $75 to watch this fight?" I don't think nobody wanted to pay, but
Which is believable because Usman, everybody knows what he does. It's a pretty boring for the most part where he just grabs you, ground and pound, and that's about it. He's a wrestler. It's
but the
not
thing
the most
is like,
interesting.
but I think even the card itself didn't even look that entertaining. You know what I mean? Paulo
Yeah.
Costa was in there like,
Yeah.
all right, but he's been on a losing streak, or not losing streak because
Aldo was, probably one of the better parts of the
right.
card.
So I
think.
remember being like, I don't know. So none of us got together to watch the fight, but I ended up having my own fight night, and I ended up like having a couple drinks and watching it, and I was watching it.
Yeah, you did send that to the group chat. It looked pretty fun.
I was having a blast with myself, dude, here, and then I put it up on my TV, but because I was streaming the fight, it was laggy, so I ended up watching it on my laptop, and dude, the undercards were actually pretty good.
No way.
Undercards were actually pretty good. I remember actually watching the fight and being like, wow, these undercard fights are actually pretty good. Anderson's fight was pretty good. I thought he actually won. I thought he won. I thought that so it went to decision, right? And so when I was watching it, I actually thought he did pretty good. That it went to I forgot who he was going against, but
People really sleep on these undercards. These are the
okay,
fighters who are up and
Hey,
coming.
but you know
man.
what's funny though, dude? Even Dana White said, and I think I'm gonna take his advice, and it's true. So you know, he has the Contender Series,
Yeah.
the Dana White Contender Series. He said something the other day. If you are a big UFC guy or a big gambler, this is what you need to watch. Why? Because these are the new guys that are coming in, and you already have an idea on
what
how
they
they're
are.
doing. So when they go on fight nights on actual cards, you can bet on them. You already know who they are, and you have a higher chance of winning.
And it's much more believable because that type of contender like show, those fighters are gonna go all out because they still need to get into the
Yeah,
UFC.
dude.
They have to fight even more to get into that.
On a gambling aspect, he's actually pretty correct on that, dude, because we all gamble on the big guys,
Yeah.
which anything can happen. But what if you knew a little bit of the new guys on there that you only know because you watched Contender Series?
Penny stocks.
Big boom, dude. penny stocks. That's it, dude. So yeah, contender series. I'm gonna start watching the dudes so that way I can know who I'm gonna bet on for the next fight. But then again, I can't bet because of Price Picks. So that's another beef I have.
Issue.
That's another beef I have with them. They just won't take my money, so it's fine. I'll figure something else out. But yeah, no, I thought it was it was a really good, entertaining card. What's his name? Anderson Silva lost. They said that he might.
Anderson Silva was on there?
Shit, dude, my bad.
Jose Aldo, bro.
That guy's boxing. Aldo.
Jose Aldo.
That man's retired. Well, he's still
Yeah.
fighting and stuff.
I meant.
It was a pretty. I saw that fight as well, a good portion of it, and from what I saw, it was like it could have gone either way.
The Aldo fight.
Yeah, Ernie here says that
No way.
Aldo was.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I thought Aldo did a good job. Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I saw it.
You thought he did bad?
I mean, he was good in some aspects, like of
So
defensively.
you actually think he lost?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
Maybe it's
he
because I had
lost.
drinks in me then. Because I remember watching. He was like, "Oh, he's doing great. Oh, he's doing
Yeah.
fantastic." I was like, "Oh, he for sure won."
I forgot the other guy's
I
name,
forgot
but
the
he
other
was
guy's name.
completely pushing the fight. He was attempting more takedowns
I know, guys. I'm sorry.
than he actually got. But for the most part, he was controlling it. Aldo was kind of just coasting. I think so.
Dang, maybe it was the alcohol then.
I think so, but yeah, I mean, from what I keep hearing, that's pretty much it for Aldo. He's pretty much done in the UFC.
I think so.
I think
That might actually be factual.
I think his opponent also said that when he went down, Aldo was on his knees, and then he went down to hug him. He's all like, Aldo was telling me, "This is it. You know, this was my last run to the belt."
Talking about when they're underneath, did you see Joe Rogan go underneath with the mic?
Oh,
Did you see that?
is it for the Camaro?
No, when they were on the knee in the last fight, when he was like talking to him
Uh-huh.
at the end of the fight, all you see is like Joe Rogan standing, like waiting for him to stand up to interview him. But then he sees that they're both on their knees, like talking.
I didn't
and so
see
Joe
that.
goes underneath his arm and puts the
Joe
mic.
Rogan never fails when it
Yeah.
comes to an interview. That's
So
what you gotta love that
Oh,
guy.
Yeah.
fuck, dude, he literally goes underneath. He's like,
That tie
Wow,
though,
they
we
fucking
need
talk.
black shirt Joe back. Who said that?
Dude.
Chael was like,
Yeah,
I don't know
even
about
he
that
said
tie.
something about
he's
it.
Like, we should start a trend. We need black shirt Joe Rogan
Yeah,
back.
some type of petition.
Yeah,
It's
Ariel's
just not
funny.
right. The
Yeah.
world is off when Joe Rogan is wearing a tie.
Dude, it throws me off, bro. It throws me off so much. Even Ariel tweeted, "Can we seriously talk about this tie, Joe?"
And not gonna lie, I think the first time I saw something mentioned about the tie was off of this podcast. Something you posted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you-
I posted. I was like, "Why the fuck is this guy
Yeah.
wearing a tie? This guy never wears
Yeah.
a tie." And out of nowhere, and it's like it's like the second fight. The first fight, it was a little loose. It was like hanging on, and then the second time he wore it, it was a little looser. And then the last fight, dude, it was like
Like,
all
it
the
was
way
just
down.
barely
Like if he
hanging
just
on.
got off
Just
of
take
work,
it
dude.
off,
Yeah.
please.
Dude, I need him back with the black shirt.
Yeah,
dude.
we need
That's
a
just so
black
funny,
shirt
bro.
Joe
But
back.
back to the Aldo thing. That guy's had a run.
Yeah,
He's been in the
dude.
UFC
for sure.
decades, man.
He's part of that crew, dude, like Ferguson, and he's part of those guys that are. I think they did what they had to do.
The Cruises,
Yeah.
the ex-champions that were
dude.
once glorified, and we respect them for that.
They
but
did what they had to do. You
And
know,
their age is kicking.
I've
in.
been thinking, like, I know he's gonna get his moment in the, he's probably gonna get inducted into the UFC
Oh,
Hall of Fame. But
for sure.
it's weird how like this is potentially his last fight and everything he's done for the UFC, and like who's talking about that? Like it's all, and rightfully so, it's all the main event, but no one's given like the, hey, this might be Aldo's last fight. Let's at least talk about it, and not Ariel, not any of these.
yeah, nobody's really talking. I guess because he hasn't came out himself.
not official.
Yeah.
I heard it was like his coach or somebody in his team said
Yeah.
that he said that this was it. That this was his last fight.
his
So
opponent.
Yeah.
it was his
like
opponent that
Jose
said that.
Yeah, his opponent. Yeah, remember that he lost. Aldo went to his knees and he went to, hey, thank you. And Aldo was basically telling him like, yeah, this is it. This is my last fight. This was my last attempt at the belt, and you basically stopped it. Like this was it. After this, I have to fight a couple more fights to get back on track, and
Yeah,
I don't think he's
that's
willing
true.
to go
'Cause
that
they
route.
even asked,
Yeah.
like, so what's next for Aldo? Well, I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah, but it's just so. You think about the UFC and you talk about these fighters who give their life to the fighting game and go through all these, even just beating up someone now, it takes a toll over time. I'd like to think so, and then he just retires, and then, we're all on to the next thing, which is like Leon right now,
Yeah.
and all those kind of like,
hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
yeah,
dude, I don't want to jump all the way over here. I don't want to jump all the way to the Usman and Leon, but so did you guys become fans?
Leon? Oh, yeah.
Of Leon after
Look,
this?
I'm going to be the first one to raise my hand. I did not know anything about Leon.
Other than with Nate Diaz, no?
Other than he was just that random welterweight, you know, just floating around. Even when Nate almost knocked him out, I was happy. If you ever see this, Leon, Nate. I was not a believer. You've made me a believer.
You know who made me a believer? Ariel Helwani.
Ariel Helwani had a great piece on his life story.
His life history, where he came up from, his family origin, just about everything.
You talk about pulling inspiration from somewhere. After hearing that story, I'm like, I am inspired.
This guy is an inspirational guy, the literal Rocky of the UFC.
Literally, like, we all want inspiration sometimes from other sources when we can't do it ourselves. And then you hear his story and you're like, my God, like, he has a belt, but, you know, in the shadows, in the background, like, everything he went through.
That makes him
and I didn't even know that. No one really knew that. It looks like Ariel was the only one that knew that.
Apparently, Ariel's been preaching him for
such a long time.
Dude. He got a lot of hate for it, apparently. Mm-hmm. But now that he became champ,
it kind of goes back to what we talked about a couple of podcasts ago. Like, UFC is no longer just I'm a good fighter, company. It's I'm a good trash talker, and I can get myself into. When have you ever heard Leon be disrespectful or trash talk or tweet something or go off? He was just doing this thing, and unfortunately, the UFC is not that anymore.
It's what we talked about, though, dude. It's like UFC markets you depending how easy it is to market you. You know, it's like, can we grab his past fights? Can we grab past shit talks? Can we grab this? And can we just edit it very easily without mixing things up and posting it? So UFC markets fighters, whoever it's easier to market. You know, and
from a fan, I'm all for it. I love the trash talk. I love that, like, you know, craziness. But then you get fighters like Leon, where you now in retrospect look at his story, you're like, it kind of doesn't seem fair, you know, like. Seeing what he went through, like, I'm almost thinking, like, why did Masvidal get almost 2 back-to-back shots to the title after, you know, not having the best record when Leon's over here beating people left and right, being this great fighter that he is, you know?
And that's why you got to put some respect on
And did I enjoy the Masvidal press conferences with Usman? Hell yeah. Do I want to see more of that? Yeah, but then you also got to factor in the Leons of the company that are just there fighting, doing their thing, and just waiting for that shot. And that's where you kind of contradict yourself. Well, what do we fans want more? Because to a certain extent, we dictate what the company does, right?
I mean, you take someone like Colby Covington, who at first tried to take that same route that Leon Edwards, a respectable, non-trash talk, show off your skills and see where that gets you. And he had to change it up because he was going to get
drastically.
And now we see who he is.
Leon pretty much first fighter to put Usman on his back or take him down.
Controlled him for a second.
Controlled him pretty much for almost. I mean, I wouldn't say almost, but he had that rear naked chokehold. He
was battling for
pretty close. I mean, first one to
knock him out,
beat him in the UFC, knock him out, and take him down.
Yeah.
So he pretty much set 3 records within the same fight and became the world champion in the welterweight division.
At the same time, we have to acknowledge Kamaru Usman's achievements as well, though. What was he on, a 15-win streak?
15. Yeah. He was actually
he was about to break
Anderson Silva tie.
He was about to break. He was about to break. Oh yeah, he was about to tie. He was about to tie with
this
their
fight
records.
Gone the route to decision, we all know Usman would have tied.
Usman for sure was winning.
Yeah.
5 title defenses, I think.
5. You know, competing with GSP on the best welterweight. You know, on track to prove that.
Do you guys think there should be a trilogy right off the bat?
Okay, here's the thing. I think even where we are now, I think Usman's still the likely one to win the third fight.
Oh yeah.
Unless he doesn't come back the same, because after knockouts like that, some fighters, in my opinion, never come back to what they once were.
And we've seen it.
I mean,
within history, like Tony.
Look at Jose Aldo when Conor knocked him out within 10 seconds. He was
not the same.
He was still above most of the people within his.
He had an era of darkness where it was like
so he still came back clearly superior fighter to other fighters within the bantamweight, but he was never that Aldo that we knew he was at his best, and that could happen to Usman. He could come back.
Pussy.
Yeah,
Let me get closer.
yeah,
me
an
smell his pussy.
iconic Conor moment in the UFC.
I can smell his pussy.
Dana's like, oh, it's scared it's Conor. No, let me go in closer. I want to smell his pussy.
Thank God he said that.
Yeah, in the face off.
I actually watched it today, dude. It's so fucking funny, dude. The face off Conor's like, let me get closer. Let me get closer. I want to smell his pussy. And Dana's like, don't touch him, Conor. Don't touch him. And then Conor, let me just get close. I want to smell his pussy. I can smell his pussy.
Yeah.
Daniel's visualizing lawsuits left and right over here, and Conor just wants to smell his pussy.
Dude, that's such a fuck you.
But yeah, Aldo never came back the same. Usman might never come back the same. This might be not the end of Usman, but the end of the Usman era in the welterweight division, potentially.
I don't even think people got mad that he lost too, though.
No, I feel
Honestly,
like most people were kind of, in a sense, haters, and they wanted to see someone like Usman lose. I don't know if it was because he's a boring fighter or just he got too cocky, or
I think everybody just wants to see the best. Like
we all want to
lose,
see a hero, you know.
Do you think that'll ever happen with Oliveira? Like, will there be a day where we want to see Oliveira?
bound to happen.
You think so?
We hate to think about it.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think I ever
Maybe not
wanna
the three
see
of us,
him.
but those
Oh, dude,
you
there's
know.
people already that want to see him get fucking knocked out already.
But with Usman, I was kind of neutral, which is why I kind of wanted to see him.
Look,
You know,
I respected Usman, but I wasn't like an Usman fan.
Yeah.
I just hated the fact that like going into the Leon fight, they were asking him more about like, what about the Canelo fight? What about
They were just
going up to the
dismissing
205
Edwards.
division? So Edward was just like, he's just some other fighter. Yeah, and
what's
even
next? What are
even
you gonna do when
Usman
you win
was
this
like,
one, huh?
yeah, let me see if I go up.
Yeah.
And then little did he know,
Very dismissive of him.
So
And that could have been his downfall.
but I would like to see since I still think Usman can take the belt back, I would like to see Leon retain it a little bit more. So I wouldn't disregard the trilogy not happening right
Well, they
right
said
away.
they're gonna do it early next year.
Well, there's also been talks about Masvidal. You know how they have that
Hell
whole,
to
you
the
know how
no,
they have that
bro.
whole
You
like
don't think that'd be
backstage.
He
cool,
does
though?
not deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it.
It's
No.
not that he
What about
deserves it,
Kobe?
I'd rather see Colby.
but then Usman
Than
and Leon
Usman.
have that like. Remember back in the backstage when Usman punched him in the face backstage, cut him up.
Yeah,
and then,
but I mean, that was ages ago.
but it was never
Chell-
settled.
Uncle
Punched who?
Leon.
Leon.
Remember that 3-piece with the soda? That was Leon.
Yeah. But think
Masvidal
about
punched Leon?
Back in
I remember
2019,
he
they were
remember he said
interviewing.
I gave him a 3-piece
Yeah, they
combo
were
with soda.
interviewing
Yeah, but who was it?
Masvidal backstage, and then they were already beefing. So Leon comes in with his crew, and I don't even think Leon was really saying anything to Masvidal then. It's just Masvidal just looked at him, thought like, "Oh, you're coming up on me right now." Walked up to him, and without any reaction, just swings at him and cuts him up right here. Like
If it's up to Leon,
Okay.
I would say for him to completely ignore him.
Masvidal.
Ignore
Don't give him
his
the
name.
don't-
Don't give
yeah,
him
don't
that
acknowledge
prize.
him, huh?
Like you're gonna
Don't acknowledge
You're gonna
him.
give
Actually-
someone that type of acknowledgement and give him an opportunity to win
Yeah.
a title for disrespecting you like that.
But I think Leon
you're
can
right. No, you're
take
right.
him, and I think the score should be settled. I
No,
think
but-
Leon
but-
should be like, "I'm the champion. I pick you now, and I'm gonna."
I
beat your
agree
ass,"
with you
know?
when it comes to he should pick someone
But the
who
thing
is
is-
a little easier than Usman.
I don't think,
but not.
He doesn't deserve that title fight. At least not yet. Let him pick one. Let him do another fight, and if Masvidal wins the next
three
fight,
fights.
and if Masvidal wins the
Two,
next fight,
three
I
fights.
think he could possibly have an
And I
opportunity.
especially think the trilogy shouldn't happen because Usman was pushed to the side for years and years. Now treat those fighters
But
in
dude,
the
the
same
first
manner.
time they
I
fought
think.
was on the Ultimate Fighter, no?
7 years. I
Yeah,
don't think it was an
come
Ultimate Fighter, but it was
the
7
Ultimate
years
Fighter?
ago.
I think it was Ultimate Fighter. They kept talking about that, and every time I kept thinking about it, I was like, dude, they were like both like kids at the time.
Yeah,
They
7
were
years
both, like,
ago.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
such a long
factor
time
that
I
ago.
don't even
as a-
consider it
yeah.
as the first. I mean,
But I don't
yes,
think it
it's a
was
fight,
tough.
but
I don't think it was.
You don't think it was tough?
I think it was like their debut, close to their debuts.
even worse.
It was their upcomings. Both were upcoming fighters, but I
Shows
would-
how much they've improved.
I would like to see Leon Masvidal, even though you guys not. You don't approve. but-
I don't approve.
I remember when the knockout happened, dude. I was screaming, bro, scream, because I was just here. I was pretty fucked up, dude, by myself. Shotgun, the beer. I was chilling, old fashions, pounding them. I was fucked. I was watching the final. I was like, dude, this is fucking like, I can't believe Usman's gonna win, this and that. And then as soon as the kick happened, I went, holy shit!
Yeah.
I started screaming. I was like, holy shit!
Considering that the
Oh,
entire
shit.
time Usman was dominating. It was only
Yeah.
a minute left, literally
Dude, it
a
was
minute.
a
Usually a
minute,
minute left,
bro.
everybody's already walking out the
Everybody
room.
Shocked, bro.
Bro.
Everybody was
Bro.
like,
Yeah,
what?
that-
It wasn't one of those like, oh, he head kicked. No, dude, it was a fucking like everybody shit
no.
themselves.
Yeah.
Dude. Everybody.
I mean, you talk
was
about movie scenes,
intense.
like from cutting to the corner in between rounds, and his, corner guy, I forget, is like, Leon, come on, wake up, son.
Don't let them bully you, son. Don't let them bully you.
That's the kind of stuff you see in movies where like the main guy's fighting, they cut to the corner where he's getting that pep talk, and then he comes back out and just wins with that one knockout punch.
Enter that like dramatic theme music.
This is like
Rocky. There's this video of you guys. I shared it on the Missed Weight podcast on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow it. There's a video, if you guys haven't seen it, it's so fucking funny, dude. I was watching, like, shut the fuck up. They really do this, but it's actually pretty motivating. Like,
it's actually super motivating, man.
It's pretty cool. It's actually literally like Rocky in real life.
You can literally see Leon Edwards and how down and broken he looked.
Don't let him
But his
bully you,
cornermen were the ones that brought him back up. They brought him back to life, and they told him what to do.
Yeah, and then he went out and did it. It's literally a movie scene.
Did you guys see the other video of one of his coaches literally was like, they were at the gym. They were still at the gym, and they were watching a video of Usman, like, this is where we're going to practice kicks right here. And they practiced literally that kick. So it was actually pretty...
Yeah, because in the Ariel Helwani showed, he was literally saying, like, I'm going to throw this kick. If this doesn't land, Leon was saying, like, this is it. Like, it has to be this kick or nothing. Apparently that's what was going through his head at the time.
Headshot.
And so it was literally his last resort. He was literally saying, like, I'm getting a faint jab, kick, and if it doesn't land.
Look, this is my opinion about Leon, and I'll be honest with you guys. I respect the guy a lot. I respect him a lot. I have nothing bad to say. It's a little hard for me. I'll be honest with you guys. It's a little hard for me to become a fanboy because I'm part of NDA. I'm part of the Nate Diaz army. So it's hard for me because every time I go back and watch that fight, dude, Diaz almost had him, bro.
Yeah.
Diaz almost had him.
So 1 minute in.
Yeah, dude, he was only like, he only needed like literally like probably like 30 seconds left, and I think he would have had it. So again, Leon, bro, I got you, bro. Like, come on the podcast if you want. It'd be great to have you here, but I'm just NDA, I'm fortunate. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just NDA.
I just like Leon.
I'm part of the Nate Diaz army.
When you look at Leon, dude, you don't see a celebrity. You see like your pal.
Yeah, you just see your fighter.
Like Ariel asked him, like, when you felt the leg hit the head, what did you think? Like, most other fighters would have been aggressive or given this, on camera response. Leon was like, my first thought was like, boy, I got you. So I'm here thinking like, that's literally what I would think as an average guy.
That's a bro. Like,
that's a bro. That's a response. Any other fighter would have been like, nah, I knew that was gonna happen.
When Masvidal threw those hammer fists at Askren.
Super necessary. Those are catchy on camera, but Leon's over here just thinking like, boy, I just got you. So it only goes to show that I feel like it's well deserved. He's a champion, but he's your.
Thank you, sir.
He's an average guy who doesn't play the celebrity card or any of that other stuff.
And hopefully that fame of the championship doesn't get to him, because this is who he is, and it's respectable, and people look up to him for that.
So he's never been a shit talker.
But going back to I think if they are gonna do the third fight, I think they're talking March of next year, because
they said early in next year.
If you think
I don't know if I want the trilogy to happen right away. I think we should let him fight somebody else. I don't know who it would be, because they're all pretty big guys. Like, it would probably be Kobe, and that's pretty heavy.
Man,
too.
throw Conor in.
Regardless, you have to wait a bit, because a knockout like that, Usman has to recover a bit from that, and then
Usman was the one who said, "I want early next year."
Yeah, but that's the on-camera response.
He needs to, realistically, someone who's got knocked out like that needs some rest time, and then you got to consider the time that he needs for his training camp for the next fight. He needs to take his time if he really wants to get his championship back.
Yeah, what do you expect him to say? Never undefeated, never tasted a loss in his life. He wants to get back in the ring and just show the world that it was just a fluke, that it was nothing more than a lucky shot. So he has that mentality, but he can't race into the ring.
I heard that it was I heard that it was planned.
Yeah,
Usman.
To lose?
Yeah, I heard that he...
No.
By who?
Get out of here.
UFC conspiracies over here.
Miss Weight PA. You've been fired. He's fired on camera.
You know how like when Jake Paul beat all these other fighters and they were all saying it was
rigged.
It was rigged. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, dude. Yeah, I heard it was the Usman and Leon fight was rigged.
That was a pretty heavy hit to take for a rigged fight. a man's life could have ended over a rig, you know? I mean, you see the way he landed,
Eyes open.
That picture haunts me. And I'm not even, someone personal to him, but imagine seeing yourself eyes open on the ground.
Yeah.
Like the mental aspect. That's
no,
what
but I mean, besides that, the achievements he would have gained, the GOAT status of the welterweight weight class, the beating the win streak of Anderson Silva, you must have gotten paid tons of money if this was really a conspiracy where it was rigged. And
well, I heard it was like 2.3 mil
for that fight.
Yeah, for the rig,
pay-per-view, everything.
Yeah,
I'll take a leg kick to the face for 2.3 mil.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna cut that and post it, dude. That's gonna catch so much attention, bro. People are like, these fucking idiots. I just gotta listen to stupid podcasts.
Yeah,
you have been zinged, bro. Zipped.
But
zipped. Nice.
Being the cautious fighter that Usman is, do you guys think he just got cocky?
No, dude. Look, this is a big topic I wanted to bring up. I remember when I was being fucked up drunk, and everybody kept mentioning it. I just remember right now. The drink is getting to me. The elevation, bro. The elevation was
a lot of fighters. Dude,
the commentators brought elevation, dude. They use that word. Oh my god, I don't know how many times. I kept tweeting, elevation, guys. Don't forget, elevation is a thing. And no, it is a thing, bro. I knew it wasn't a thing. I know it wasn't, but it really did take a huge part of this whole card, bro. Everybody was getting gassed.
Yeah,
everybody was getting gassed.
I think the most noticeable one was Rockhold versus Costa.
That's the next one I want to bring up,
Super
dude.
noticeable.
Bro, that fight was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It was a good fight. Rockhold was, dude. Oh my god, Rockhold dude was fucking gassed, dude.
But it showed how tough he was.
Dude, you know who he reminds me of?
Nate.
No, come on.
Toughness wise,
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
He kind of reminds me of Cowboy. He reminds me of a Cowboy, but more south. Cowboy gives me Texas Cowboy. Rockhold gives me I don't know, Alabama Tech Cowboy, dude. Because
type of stuff.
I don't know about maybe sure why not. But the thing is, reason why one's because I saw a video of him wrestling with a bull.
Oh yeah, I ran into that video.
So I was like, this gives me big Cowboy vibes, and he kind of has that. And he can that one punch he threw at Costa,
that random ass punch.
He goes, fuck.
Yeah,
and he lands it,
and he lands it pretty good. I was like, holy shit! So he's like a very fucking like intense. If
that bull thing is almost equivalent to Khabib fighting the
bears, bro. Yeah, and he was wrestling with that fucking bull.
Maybe that's what it takes to be an elite
you just
fighter.
Have to fight an animal.
Fight an animal.
Jose, you should fight a sloth.
I will dominate that slot.
I don't know, bro.
5 rounds.
I don't know, bro.
Dude,
those
seeing
slots,
you set up all this shit, bro.
From the beginning
9-10,
to
those slots have an advantage already.
I don't know, bro.
Sloth 9-10, dude.
I'll slip and throw that head kick. Dead. What did Leon say? Pound for pound, headshot, dead. I would dominate a slot, but
10-8.
But elevation is definitely one of those things where athletes should have taken into mind and maybe trained somewhere high, because training from at sea level and then going up to somewhere like Utah, Salt Lake City, where it's like, oh my god, I'm out of breath just by walking.
Leon was out there training for 2 weeks.
That's smart.
He was, but I feel like even then, that wasn't even enough, dude.
Wasn't even he saying that's the reason why he looked so down, because he was wondering what's going on with his
body shut down,
and he was saying like he even said something like it was the altitude that got to me.
I mean, we can't really say how long.
Fighters, bro. No, dude, all the fighters were fucking gassed.
Unless you train there, your life, you're fully acclimated. But I don't know how long it would take for someone who's down at sea level to move up, to acclimate, to be able to have that capacity.
Yeah,
I don't think any of the fighters. I mean, Utah isn't this like the first time they've ever held?
I don't know.
Think so.
It was so weird for me to see Utah too, because I started thinking, aren't they a dry country?
Yeah.
How did they get alcohol there? I was thinking that the whole time. Because I was drinking.
Dry country.
I was like, how the fuck did they get alcohol here? Why Utah out of all the places? You think they'll do another card there?
Why not? I mean, I feel like they did pretty good on this one. No, sold out.
Was it sold out? Yeah,
it was sold out.
But the elevation, bro, that shit kind of pissed me off,
bro.
It's
one of the aspects of athletics where athletes have to take into consideration.
It's more than enough. They're getting their fucking ass kicked, bro, and now they have to fight with elevation.
It's part of the game. I mean,
it's part of the game.
Costa looked fucking dead too.
He did.
Hey, what you guys think about that fucking USADA going into his fucking bedroom to test him at like 7 in the morning?
Oh,
6 in the morning on cutting weight.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he was furious. I would have been furious.
I would have been pissed too, dude.
Like, I'm already
But
cutting
it's so funny
weight.
how he says. It's so funny how he says. I've never gotten caught by USADA. So it's like these guys can't.
You're
Kind of
bro.
admitting, but at
Yeah,
the same
but it's
time,
like-
like, is he
Watch-
trolling us?
watch-
But
with
dude,
that
come on, we all can't
secret
play
juice.
stupid though. We can't play stupid and be like none of those fighters have been on something too. You know?
Definitely, because I mean, if an
We
athlete
all
has
know
the money,
all of them,
if
dude.
they have the money to pay someone to cycle some type of drug to where it won't show up, they can do it. And it really aims at the ethics of the sport. Because, I mean, do we really want someone who
No.
has an
No,
advantage
no,
over
no.
others?
No, but we don't, obviously, right? But again, we all just can't just like look the other way and be like, oh, I don't think none of these
Oh, but
fighters.
did you see what Dana said?
No.
He said that this will never happen to another fighter.
Oh, the
Meaning,
random testing.
the random testing. So does the UFC have control of this private drug testing association?
I don't think so.
Or do you think it was more in the way in which it was done? Like, hey, you know, get out here. We're about to test you.
Definitely like that, but any type of control may be some type of kind of like, I'll let you slide type of thing. Like, don't test this guy type of thing.
Yeah, like we don't want any trouble. Let's
Because when
avoid the
USADA
trouble.
was new, Brock Lesnar was one of the biggest names that everybody knew was on gear, was on type of
medication.
something. If you secret juice has cost a
Yeah, secret juice.
and they still let him fight because he was a big name and they wanted to get those
so they let
buys.
him, they let him buy then.
Yep.
Whoa. I heard you've tried it once. Is that true?
Yeah, no, it kicks. It has a kick. That sloth, going back to the sloth, no chance after I tried it. But I just think that maybe. No, I've never tried it. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. I thought we all knew that was a joke, but
People do things that
yeah,
are
no.
questionable, but hey, you do you. And
I mean, do I look like a guy who's ever tried any sort of steroid?
well, steroids don't always alter the body.
That
So, I
is
mean,
true.
you could have an enhancement of your lung capacity, your cardiovascular.
That is true.
So,
Well,
you may not look it,
You
but
seem to know a lot about what the effects.
I mean, I've heard.
I studied kinesiology
like-
major, so I
He's
know
my
a little
doctor.
bit. Yeah.
I'm just teasing. You. None of us have ever
no,
used any
but-
sort of substance.
Hold on. Don't make those allegations yet. But one of the things I just want to tie in with all this is that I thought it was a pretty good fight. It was a great fight night. The undercard was. I thought that, I can't remember off the top of my head a lot of them, but I remember watching it. I was like, dude, I want to keep more an eye on this guy. I forgot who it was, but it was, dude. There was a lot of really good undercards.
Yeah.
There's some good shit going on. I actually kind of wish I would have paid for the fight. Oh shit! I wish I would have gotten the boys together.
Dana's coming.
I wish I would have gotten the boys together. Dude, every time I stream the fight, unethically, I always think about that time Dana says, I have a surprise for those who are gonna illegally watch it. And every time I watch a fight, the point is though is that I always get scared. I'm always like, what is Dana gonna do?
Yeah, like realistically, what is he gonna do? But
I
those
don't
words
know, but
kind of
they got to me, dude.
They got
so I
to
started
me,
thinking,
too.
should I change my IP address? Should I do something around here? I don't know. But anyways, it was a good fight. I had a fucking blast watching it. It was really good. I can't wait for the next one. What do we got next?
September 10th is the next main
yeah.
UFC 279.
Is that
funeral?
Nate and
The funeral.
Let's not call it that.
I know. Oh, but what if though? Let's start talking what ifs, huh?
Let's talk about
Let's
the
talk
what ifs rather than funeral or casket.
What if NDA shocks the world?
Which he has. We look back at the first McGregor Nate Diaz fight. No one really wanted Nate Diaz. Or they were more of a McGregor fan.
I
Yeah,
ain't surprised.
exactly.
I just don't think Nate has it.
What if, bro? What if? What if?
Consider his toughness.
What
Consider his ground game. Consider he has 5 minutes. Same thing. Same.
What if?
Same idea where he gets
Okay,
Hamza
what if
in the
he
minute.
wins? What does he fight for
Leon.
the title?
He takes Leon part 2.
Leon Edwards too.
Okay.
Yeah, Leon part 2. Here's 20 mil. Dana says, knock knock. Forget fighting Jake Paul. Here's 20 mil.
I believe it. I would take 20 mil.
Bro, you don't think so?
What, that he can win or
No. If
We're talking.
No,
what ifs.
yeah,
What
no.
ifs?
I
We're
think
talking
even
what
Leon
ifs.
said, "I'll give him the title shot." He said it on
Beautiful.
the Ariel
NDA.
Helwani show. He said,
NDA.
if Diaz wins,
I want everybody wearing
would
black
give him
September 10th.
Yeah. So, I think if Nate wins,
But
he's
do you think he'll do it?
he'll do it. Yeah.
You think if he wins,
Yeah.
he'll do one more?
Yeah. He won't pass.
For the money. I mean, he wants
title
out.
fight.
He
bro.
wants out,
for
but
a
I mean,
title fight, Nate has never
for a title
been-
fight and for money.
But
I
is
don't
he
see
gonna
why
stay
not.
long? What if you, let's say, okay, in these imaginary scenarios, right? He beats Chimaev. He beats Leon. He's a champion now. Like, is he gonna stay to defend the belt? Like, I don't see the drive anymore, you know? So,
I could see Nate being like, "I got it. I'm done. See you guys later."
like got the belt and I'm done.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That would be such a Nate Diaz type
he would
of thing
he
to
would
do.
definitely do that. I don't think he would defend it after.
Like after the UFC, you guys did me so dirty.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm done.
Yeah, and then the vacant title again. And shit.
slaps Dana or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the Stonkton slap. I don't know, but what if Cumshot wins?
Oh, he's going straight for the
Straight
title.
for the title.
I mean, Leon and Chimaev has already been canceled 3 times, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like during the whole pandemic thing, they tried to make it 3 times and
Yeah.
it was just never came to be. So what better time to make the 4th attempt than him winning the title and I
Yeah.
mean him beating Nate and, you know,
Who else is on that card? I'm actually kind of excited for that one. Are we gonna get together for that fight? Oh, come on, guys. That's fine. I don't need an answer from you guys. But
If it happens, it happens.
all right,
If it happens,
I'm really excited for that one because
You
it's
would never
NBA.
come. What are you talking about?
I'm always there.
No, no.
You're the least reliable guy when it
You
comes
are.
to.
All right, I won't be there then.
I mean, it doesn't mean we don't want
Yeah.
you there.
I don't
so-
want you.
No,
there. I don't
I'll-
want you. There. No, I don't want you.
We'll
There.
see what happens.
No,
We'll
I
see
don't
what
want you there.
happens.
But point is though is that NDA.
That's the main event.
That's the main event. Who else is underneath that?
We got Tony versus Lee.
Oh,
That's not on the same card, is it?
it
on the
just
same
got
card.
added, yeah.
What?
It's on the same card.
How long ago has it been since he got
What?
knocked out?
This was
when
you
was
went to the
this?
fight.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
saw it live. When was this?
May. Yeah, it was before June. So
Oh.
May, June, July. He's fighting 4 months. Is that a decent amount of time for him to
so
come
you're
back?
telling me it's a 3 to 2 month camp, right? So you're telling me he only probably took a month off?
So he got lights out, first time ever.
Yeah.
Got a
Took
month off and then went back to training.
Back to training.
Oh, I don't know. But who's this guy he's fighting? I don't know much
Dude, no,
about him.
he's
the guy that
equivalent to Cumshot.
He's the one that comes out.
Oh, dude.
Hamzat.
Dana just doesn't like Tony.
You remember the fight where Hamzat wrestled this guy, grabbed him, pulled him over to Dana, started talking
Yeah.
to Dana, and
It
completely.
was him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was this guy.
Yeah.
He recently fought as well, and I think he got a knockout.
Yeah, he did.
So I mean,
I don't know. I feel
we can
bad
say
things
this guy
coming for
has
Tony.
power. He has power.
But why does Tony do that to himself, man? Like, why does he have to get on the
Sponsors have
card so quickly?
He's El Cucuy, man. He keeps coming.
It's so Kukui, bro.
He keeps coming. He's gonna come at you, and maybe his body will feel better at welterweight. We're talking about a 20-pound difference, 15-pound difference.
That is true.
That's
He's
a
gonna feel.
lot, though.
So
dude.
hopefully
Okay,
he
so
feels
what if
a little better.
What if Tony wins? Connor comes at welterweight. Tony, Connor.
Tony Conor,
Yes,
yeah,
no.
that
What do we
could be
think?
Conor McGregor's like kickstart fight.
I maybe even thinking
Dude,
like
Connor's not here for a kickstart fight. He's in Hollywood. There's no way he's gonna do a kickstart.
It's a warm-up fight. You think he really wants to go back to a championship fight?
bro.
Tony
you know
won't-
Connor. You think Connor? First of all, I don't even think Connor is gonna come
He's
back.
not ready.
I think he's coming
I think
back.
He hasn't won in
You don't think I
5
know
years,
that?
bro.
Do you think Connor wants to put in the work?
Then
for a
you would
title
want the
fight?
best for him.
Look, bro.
The best for him would be a startup fight, win that
what
fight.
I want is
get
not
the
what
confidence.
I want is not what Connor wants. Connor does not want a startup fight, bro. He wants to go straight for the belt. Did you not see everything he was talking about? I'm the real champ. This, and that. I love Connor. I'm not talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, you made a point though. He's in Hollywood now. You
He's
really
in
think a Hollywood guy?
He's not. First of all, he's not going to come back. And if he does, he's not going to do a startup fight and then go.
Not even Tony. Tony's a pretty big name.
That's a money fight.
Well, Charles said that he's been asking for Connor. So I think he said the only reason why I took the Islam fight is because I think that's going to get me closer to Connor.
Connor, yeah.
I also heard he was actually pushed into taking the Islam fight.
I believe it.
Because they were going to give the opportunity to Chandler.
If Islam didn't take it, it was going to be
Charles didn't take it,
again.
they would have given
They
Chandler
would
the
have given
opportunity.
Chandler 2 title fights already.
He does have Dana White privilege. Huh?
Yeah,
Tony was
Dana
right
White
on the
privilege,
dot.
Yep.
Yeah, Tony knows
He's got so many shortcuts.
he has a lot of things going up here, but he sure does know when to call the right thing.
So there you go, dude. So look, Charles takes Islam. Charles beats Islam, and then he's gonna call out Conor. He's gonna want the red panty night, which I think he deserves.
Everybody does.
Yes, but I think who deserves red panty night then?
What did Conor say? I'm more valuable than any UFC belt. He pretty much is. He doesn't have the belt, and people want
He
him.
doesn't have the belt, bro, and people know he's gonna get.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's gonna happen. And what Conor, if he does, Conor's not gonna. And then you know what's gonna happen.
Thing to do.
And then you know what's gonna happen. Charles and Conor. I'm gonna have to root for Charles.
See, but here's the thing: if Conor takes
Are you that
Dang.
of a diehard Charles fan over McGregor? I don't believe it.
You know what gets to me, bro? Honestly,
Tell me.
I think Dee, his wife, is treasure. I think she's a great woman, and it breaks my heart how there's a lot of photos of Conor with all these other women. It's so hard for me to stand behind him with all these other things, dude. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I can stand behind all the bullshit he says, all the fuck yous to Khabib. But when he does that shit to D, dude, D is such an A1 woman, bro. It's so hard for me to stand behind all that.
She's the loyal type
Dude,
to stand by your side
she's a little
through
baddie.
everything.
She's cute. She's a great mother. Yeah, dude. So that's why. But between those two, dude, I don't know. I don't want to think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
If it ever does.
if it does, dude, I don't know. It's going to be a big conflict.
Conor's gonna get knocked out.
I'm going to have to call up Dana and be like, hey, man, can we just not make this fight happen for...
Hey, but we go back to the idea of Nate Diaz winning, gets the championship at welterweight, Conor
goes
comes
down?
back, and this would be the trilogy for the
Whoa.
Nate
And then Conor
Diaz,
fight
Conor McGregor.
the trilogy and he gets the belt. Whoa. And he stays looking like a fridge.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is, I think, what he would rather
says-
have.
I think, dude, I just find it so fucking funny the day when Chandler calls out fucking Conor, the one of the greatest call outs in UFC history.
Yeah.
And all you see is Conor reply, I don't know, I kind of like being built like a fridge. Like the best call out
No, you
ever.
are.
And Conor tweets, I don't know, mate, I kind of really like being built like a fridge. It's like, bro, you just got like the best call out ever. This guy's talking about being built like a fridge.
He has that power, though. He can dismiss them. He can acknowledge them.
I just think it's so funny how easy he took that call out. Like it was like nothing. It was like the best call in UFC history. But anyways, I don't know, man. There's some good things happening. Who else is under that card though?
We have
Where's my phone?
Trailblazer Holland versus Rodriguez. Holland has been picking up a little bit of attention
Holland?
from
I kind of like Holland.
He's cool. I like him. He has style. He's
a cop.
flashy. He's a striker, but he also has jiu-jitsu under his belt.
He does.
I think he's a black belt.
Have you noticed he hasn't? Yeah, have you noticed he hasn't been shit talking? Everybody says he has a big mouth, but he hasn't really been talking the last.
Yeah,
couple
I mean
fights.
his first
I
few
think
fights he was doing
was
nothing
big
but
mouthing.
talking while he was fighting. We have Johnny Walker,
Oh, dude, I was telling this guy. Did you know Conor's
coaches
coaches
Walker.
him? Well, I don't know if he still does, but he
Is that
coaches him.
credibility though? Because it's a
honestly,
coach.
bro, I think Conor needs to change up his whole team.
I don't even know who his coaches are, to be honest. Is Kavanaugh still?
Yeah, Coach Kevin, Coach K. He's this guy's. What's his?
He
fool's
still
name?
is
What's his fool's name? Who's?
Kavanaugh?
Yeah, is who's?
Conor.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
He's still in?
Conor dies, dude, with his gym and his corner. He has not changed nobody, bro.
Yeah.
He's had the same guys, but
But you said yourself maybe he needs to switch up.
I think so. I think he needs to go to a different gym. I really do think he should go train with Cumshot and the guy he's in love with, the two lover boys. What's his name?
Darren Till.
Darren Till.
Darren Till.
I think he should go train with them. I think so. It's just Conor's his ego's just so high, man.
He has his own thing going on, but
Jesus, Hamzat is the same class as. Can you imagine a fight McGregor versus Hamzat?
They're not the same classes. Oh well, if he goes
No.
up.
That's the same weight class, bro.
oh
Welterweight.
Oh, welterweight. I'm talking about lightweight because Conor's right now he's well.
man,
I highly doubt
after
he's
you
gonna go
said
back.
that,
You don't think he'll go
Conor
back
has-
down to lightweight with Oliveira and them?
He's too big, bro.
But he's too.
Dude, he
in my
was
opinion, he's
champ
too
there.
small for welterweight.
He's too small, but too big for lightweight.
Like once you mentioned,
So you think he's right at welter?
naturally, yeah. Lose a couple.
Built like a fridge right now?
yeah.
Bro, he did fine in lightweight.
He did good in lightweight, but you put him in welterweight with people like Hamzat, Burns.
That's too big, bro.
That's
Those
where he
guys-
wants to go.
Now that I realize Chimaev isn't. What is Conor thinking, dude? He has
What is
no.
Conor
he has
thinking?
no business being in the
If
welterweight
you
He
put
just
division.
into
thinks he-
perspective who he is and his stature and who
Oh
is in
my
that
god!
welter
I didn't
that
connect
class.
the dots, but like Conor, you have no business going to the welterweight
Look
division.
straight into the camera,
Like you,
bro.
Conor, have you seen
Reality
this? Have no
just
business.
kicked in for us. Can we acknowledge that, Conor? You're a
Let's say he gets the belt and they give him Chimaev. Chimaev is gonna. Oh my god!
Ragdoll
He's gonna have
him.
his way with Conor.
oh
you know?
my god!
I always thought that every time you would call out Usman, dude, like low key to myself under my
Dude. Yeah, no.
I always
mean,
thought I was like,
Can he
dude,
beat
Conor,
Masvidal?
can you
Maybe.
really-
Can he beat
Masvidal? I
but
think so.
Can he beat Kobe? I
Maybe.
think that's where I draw the line at Kobe, because I think Chimaev is better than Kobe.
Well,
in my
hold
opinion.
hold on. Look, hold on. Khabib, okay. Khabib's only lost one round, ever,
To Conor.
and to Conor, and he is the wrestling god. If we want to title him that, so I don't know, man. Maybe he might be able to do something with Kobe.
Khabib's
Does he have a chin? Does
Khabib
Kobe
is
have a chin?
slowly losing his status.
Does Kobe have a chin?
You know what? You just hit me. Weren't we debating that size has nothing to do with it, and you were saying it doesn't?
Oh, you guys got in a little argument.
Are you agreeing now that Connor's too small for the weight to
What's going on here? Ivan?
Yeah, but
Stand your
I
ground. Make weight. Ivan. Come
Debate
on.
me right now. We're about to debate, guys. I say that my example was Izzy. Most of Izzy's opponents being
shorter.
way shorter than him, which equals typically, I'm not saying always, but typically shorter reach, kicks, hands. So then Izzy jabs and kicks his way into a nice defense of his belt. And I was saying that, what's that guy's name? Pereira? I can't say his name.
Pereira.
He's pretty much 6'4", same reach, same build. So I was saying like he's
He has
going to
the
be,
biggest advantage, and
he's going to have an equal fight with Izzy. So now we talk about Conor.
we got to look at Conor's
So it's
history.
either Conor's
though.
not good or size does make a difference.
We got to look at Conor's history, though. I mean, he's always been in the flyweight where he was fighting guys.
People call them a weight bully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was a stockier. He was fighting stockier, shorter guys, and he took advantage of that because I mean, he was a weight bully. He had to cut so much weight to get into that class. That's a whole different perspective on that. But I mean, if he's moving up, that's a different story. He has to fit the puzzle piece
That is
of
true.
that class. The guys that are fighting Izzy are naturally
That already.
that weight class already. So I mean, they already don't have to make alterations to their training.
That's
they
a
don't
nice
have
breakdown. I'll give you that. You know
to
that.
semi try to convince you.
Yes, I am.
I try to make my point.
I am in the middle as of now, actually. So I do agree. But will you not say that typically longer reach is,
There's taller guys and what is it? How tall is Conor McGregor? 5'8"?
5'9", I think.
5'9".
My height.
Connor's
So if you guys
short.
ever see me walking
Sorry,
down the
I'm not
street,
saying you're short, but
no, it's okay. It's okay.
But for a guy who-
in this
with the
situation,
stance
height
like
does
that.
not matter. So
I think average height in welterweight is about 6 foot. Let's say
average
Walter?
height.
Yeah,
Average height in
welterweight.
Yeah, no. How tall is Usman?
6'6".
6.
Who did he? Leon was 6'2".
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
There was a
Masvidal's pretty tall too,
he's 5'11".
dude. When well, he's an inch away. You know what's an inch? Tell a girl, let me cut an inch off your hair. You tell me that's not a lot.
Yeah, right.
An inch makes a difference, Ivan.
In some perspectives, yes. but I don't know. I'm just here thinking that. So is Conor okay? Does Conor fit in the middleweight division? Since we're on that topic, with Leon being champion.
No,
Think of the
I
top
don't think
5.
so.
Those guys are killers.
Yeah, no. Conor
Complete
has no
killers.
business there. The beauty of it is because Leon won. Now we get to talk about all these scenarios where Nate wins and wins. Had Usman won, it would have been business as usual. He's gonna get Chimaev and he might win. But now that Leon's like the champion, we're playing shuffling the chairs. Now all these scenarios got thrown into so it got the welterweight division got interesting again because of
Yeah.
the sudden champ.
It's not one dominant
Yeah.
person who.
I think that's why a lot of us didn't get upset, because if it was Leon, then now what? Now it's just another title defense.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
who we got? Kobe. Okay, we saw it, which is cool. We'll watch
And now
it.
we even get to
But now it's
hypothesize, what if Nate
whoa,
wins?
What if Nate wins?
And he
bro?
gets the
NDA.
who knows?
Yeah.
Like
NDA.
It opens the idea of
Yeah.
so many what ifs.
It's nice to see you. It's nice to be seen.
now
you know? Come
Masvidal
on.
might get a not so well deserved third title fight potentially, because Leon is open to it based on what he's been saying. He's open to it.
I hope he's
To
not.
who? To
I hope he doesn't do it.
Masvidal. He's open to it.
I don't think he should. We
So
were
that's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
that, and I don't want
Yeah.
him to do it because one, he shouldn't even acknowledge him.
No, he shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
Someone
even
who disrespects your name, and you want to give him that
Did
prize.
Masvidal tweet anything or say anything when he won?
I think he said, "See you soon."
See you soon
Oh,
at
that's
Leon.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to London. or
Kobe
something
hasn't
like
said
that,
much,
right?
huh?
Nah, Kobe.
Yeah, he
No,
hasn't.
I've
Kobe-
only seen his reaction.
Kobe's out there making Bang commercials, bro.
Yeah,
He's
this
out there
dude
gambling too.
fixing his tooth from the, making.
He's busy. They're all doing stupid shit now, but
Chimaev, man, he's gonna
I don't know.
dig Nate Diaz's
We'll
grave in
see
my
how
opinion.
it goes. We'll watch it.
The only reason I say Nate is not gonna win because he doesn't have that fighter spirit, because he almost had Neon beat, and a vicious fighter who still sees a long road in the UFC within that company, who still has, championship goals, would have swarmed him. Nate Diaz pointed and laughed. It's funny,
That's why I don't want to see. I talk about this all the time, dude. It's just it's so hard because I've never seen Nate in the cage like fuck around like that, like give him his ass or something like that, turn around. If he would have not done those 4, I think it was like 3 to 4 little like mess arounds, dude, we would be having a different conversation.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't see his future in the UFC past a couple more fights. So even that Chimaev fight,
he's all about NDA right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he shows up, dude, he's gonna have the biggest crowd. I'm actually excited to see all of NDA come out. Like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be wearing my my Nate merch. And so I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. I hope Nate doesn't take this fight as a joke. I hope he sees more value to it, and he's like, because I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's my Instagram algorithm, but I haven't seen him post anything about him at the gym. I haven't seen him, so I don't know how serious.
I don't even follow him. To be
You
honest.
don't follow Nate.
I don't follow.
You're not NDA, bro.
I'm a fan, but
You're
I mean,
not NDA.
I'm a
Nate Diaz Army.
I'm a fan, but
You're
I
not
wouldn't.
NDA
I
either?
wouldn't say I'm an NDA.
You're not.
No, like I love Nate
What
Diaz.
am I doing sitting with you guys here?
It's
Just
just
kidding.
I kind of hurt.
you're a
fucking around.
UFC fighter. You have an injured fighter in front of you. What is your natural
It's because
instinct?
Wait,
know.
what? Come
He's
again?
You're a
he said-
UFC fighter. You have an injured fighter standing right across from you.
But I don't.
Hurt. What do?
You
What's-
rush in.
What did Nate
You
Diaz
get in
do?
there.
So what I'm saying is, he's not.
I think Nate just wasn't paying care. He just didn't know about the time. Because he kept.
No,
I
it's
shouldn't
okay.
be drinking anymore.
It's
but
okay,
just-
buddy. It's okay. He had a long, fruitful run in the UFC.
He was the people's champ that day. The people's winner that
He
day.
was people's champ. He's gonna be people's champ this
Oh yeah,
September
whether he
10th.
gets knocked out or just loses by decision, or even if he wins, in any scenario, the people are gonna love him over.
NDA, bro. That's all
Yeah.
he cares about. He just knows he has a big following. He knows that everybody's behind him, and that's all he really just cares about.
So now is the welterweight division actually getting us excited? You guys would say?
Yeah,
'Cause it's been a while since
do you think it's just as exciting as the bantamweight? Do you even think bantam? Because Jose and I talked about this, and
On the
I
last
think I'm with
podcast,
Ariel.
yeah.
I think I'm with Ariel about this. I think bantamweight is one of the most exciting.
It is
It's getting-
exciting
it is
because I mean
getting
it has
exciting.
so
It's getting
many
exciting.
great fighters, ex-champions. TJ Dillashaw, Peter Yan, who's a champion.
Now we got Sugar
Sean
Sean in there
O'Malley,
now.
who's like a complete audience attraction.
Yeah.
Aldo, which
Oh,
now we
Man.
don't know,
But
but
what if Aldo would own? I think that would have kept the bantamweight even more exciting, bro.
Yeah.
Aldo would have cleaned up all these guys back in this day.
that division is nothing but
I gotta
ex-champions
go
and
back
great
and watch that
fighters.
fight, dude. I gotta watch it sober because I don't know. I guess the decision just threw me off. I guess I was just like, what? Aldo lost? How?
Well, I don't think anyone's really fighting it on social media. So
It
I
was
think
unanimous, wasn't
everyone
it?
knew, like, you put up a good fight, but not
Didn't do
enough.
enough. It was unanimous, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
It was unanimous.
No, but I heard that.
If it was
I heard that
split-
the judges were tripping that day.
Isn't Henry Cejudo in that division too?
Henry
Cejudo's
dude.
retired. He's irrelevant.
He's wearing boots to commentate on.
But if he
don't
comes
know.
back, yes. Yes.
If
Yeah.
he comes back, yes.
If he comes back, yes.
Double
I
champ.
like to see him back in there.
Double champ.
I like to see him in there.
CCC.
I like Triple C, bro.
What just happened here? Can you explain to me what just happened? He went from F that dude to I like that dude.
I like Triple C, bro. No, I like him because I've said this before. He reminds me a lot of old Conor. Like
The way he moves,
the way he moves.
or-
He has a really beautiful karate stance. He moves so light back and forth, hand out, bro. Very
Levitating.
He just levitates on the canvas, bro. And he does a good job. He look at old Conor fights and look at Henry's. Put them together, side to side. If I can find a way to edit this with time, not because I don't know how, if I can find a way to edit both of these,
Yeah, no one's saying you're incompetent, bro.
but all I'm saying is that if I have time, I'll put him in here so you can see side to side right here that
That's an edit challenge. We can put it right here.
I can do it, bro. It's just
I just think it was that distance control that was really phenomenal from Conor.
that dude. He does now. Conor just fights in a boxing stance,
Boxing
bro.
stance,
Very
yeah.
squared up, heavy on the feet, just very.
He controlled the distance
Dude,
and then
Conor used to
rapid fire when he needed
He
to.
used to control him very good. That distance. There was a beautiful karate stance, light on the feet, very. You know, it was a beautiful movement.
That
dude.
was
It
a unique
art.
style, huh? That's something
It
you
was
don't see.
art,
Like,
dude, he literally brought the karate stance in just like that's why I also like Wonder Boy.
Stephen Thompson, yeah.
That's why I like Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy's his martial art is karate, which is I think he's probably the only one in there with a karate background. Like
I think so.
he's actually in UFC with the karate
He's the
background.
karate guy.
Yeah, like everybody has wrestling, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing. He's the only guy in there with karate.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought karate was an art of defense, not a
Offense.
offense. But hey, dude, but look at his stance, and he's tall too, so you can see how he beautiful karate stance.
Yeah.
I like Wonder Boy.
They
were
have
talking-
karate tournaments where it's pretty wild. They don't have a cage. They don't have a ring.
No, yeah, it's kind of like
A slanted, like boxed in, like mat.
I wouldn't mind grappling Jose in there.
oh,
I pull guard, bro.
you and that sloth at the same time. Bring the sloth back. I want a
That's,
rematch. But
Imagine a sloth weighing your weight, bro. That's a big fucking sloth.
cut
I
down.
think they used to be made that
10-8
big,
in
to be
favor of
honest.
sloth, bro.
Yeah, those
They used-
giant sloths back in
Giant
the day.
sloths used to be a thing. They
10-8
were walking,
in-
roaming the
in
world,
favor of
and
sloth.
people would be in fear
Hey,
of these sloths.
but what about Wonder Boy and Masvidal?
I guess striker versus striker.
Which one's Wonder Boy again?
Thompson,
Steven
bro.
Thompson.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Nah, he doesn't know.
Yeah, that white guy. What's his name? I
he
forget.
just got lucky
Who did
saying
he fight?
white.
He fought Bilal Muhammad.
You don't
Yeah.
know.
I got him confused.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ariel Hawani even proposed that. He was talking
Yeah,
to.
that's where I got that from.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Fucking Ariel. I'm giving you credit.
He's getting mad, dude.
No.
Make way, bro. Make way.
I'll make way right now.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Let's do it.
It's a different segment.
Hey, someone tell that bitch
These
ass
happy dads
Pana.
are kicking in.
Someone tell that bitch ass Pana to make way. Pana's a guy, guys. It's a guest that we really want to bring him on because he's fucking stupid and funny. I want him here.
Pana.
I want him here.
I
I,
think
keep
you've been
telling him
saying
to
that
make way.
every podcast.
Dude,
Like,
I
we
want him
need
here.
Pana
It's just
here.
he lives so far. But Pana, if you're listening to this, fucking come.
Well, business expenses driving.
I don't
me.
give a fuck, bro. I need
Pay
him
for his
here.
gas.
Ah.
Business expense, you know.
But yeah, that'd be interesting.
Put him
to
in a
watch.
hotel.
Dude.
Yeah, it's I think we have
Every
some.
time we go drinking out with that guy, he drops money, bro, on shots.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like going out
Is that
with
his
him,
thing?
low-key. Yeah, he just like starts buying everybody shots. That's why I don't want to go out with him.
I don't know.
I need to
Sounds
meet
like a
this
good
guy.
time.
He looks like he knows his UFC and can handle
No,
his
he
shots.
knows his UFC and dude. Yeah, last time we were watching, we were going shots, and you were in the mix too, bro.
I was there. That was the Charles fight.
Yeah, dude, we were going. Dude, we finished a whole bottle. That was such a fucking fun.
That
night,
was a
bro.
great
That was
night.
one of the best fight nights I've had in.
When
such a
Charles
long time.
Oliveira fights, it's a good night.
Dude, it's a fucking.
Was that the Charles
holiday.
fight with
Yeah.
Gaethje?
Yep.
The one that you were there.
Oh
live.
yeah.
But we had a whole.
We probably
bottle.
had a better time than you did.
I don't know, man. Conor McGregor. Yeah.
Dude, we finished a whole bottle of Howler Head, bro.
Damn.
We had the Happy
Happy
Dads.
Dads, we had beer, we had-
Is Howler hair good? Howler, is it?
Oh, I think
depends who you ask, bro.
Majority of the people that
I'm
came
asking
and
you,
had
is
it.
it good?
You can't ask me that.
Is it
You
good?
know me.
Majority of the people that had it said, ugh.
It's
But
like
I
it's
liked
like
it. I liked
okay,
it.
cool. It's like what's that other whiskey that's cinnamon? That's like cinnamon.
Fireball.
Fireball. It's like Fireball. But
Fireball.
hold on. Instead of the taste of cinnamon, it's the taste of banana.
I liked it.
I might go get a bottle just to try it.
There you
I might
go.
drive home.
Let me
But then again, I'm not a whiskey guy, so I mean, if you like
It's one of
your
those,
whiskey
like,
taste,
it's like if
if you like your whiskey
if-
taste, it's not that.
If you're
No,
if
it's
you're a
not
whiskey
that.
or bourbon like connoisseur, like don't like this is like definitely like a party.
Yeah, it's your fun whiskey.
It's your fun.
Friday night
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
But
Like, everybody can take the shot.
I got. You know what? I'm gonna buy another bottle for October 22nd.
Hey,
Right. Maybe next time we can have a bottle.
Are you
here
gonna be
for
here
the
till
next
October
podcast.
22nd, bro?
Please come.
It's a-
Charles.
please come.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
a
be here.
big
No,
fight.
yeah,
You
I'll
have
be.
to
I'll be
come.
definitely.
Please
It's
tell
on
the
camera.
missus. Tell the missus that we
Tell
just
your
need-
girlfriend, yeah.
You have work that
Either
day, bro.
I'm coming and she's
Don't
coming
lie.
with
Oh,
me,
yeah,
or
bring-
I'm
dude, bring
just
her.
coming
we don't
alone.
want you to
bring
lie.
her.
If you have to
Okay.
bring her, bring
No,
her.
Okay.
bring her.
Okay.
You
I'll
bring the
her, I'll
missus.
bring her.
Everybody can bring the missus. That's fine. That's
But
fine.
it's on camera.
Fight nights are a guy night.
If I
I
don't
know,
show up, you
but-
guys can go back to this podcast and just
Call you out.
call me out. But I'm coming.
You have work that day.
It's a Saturday. I don't work on Saturday.
Okay, but you haven't come for any other.
Yeah, because I'm on girlfriend, dude.
I know.
Okay,
That's
know.
fine. I don't want to
Yeah,
get into
okay.
it. That's fine.
No. I'm just saying because like I don't have.
I don't want to get into it. Point is though is this. I don't know.
Okay. UFC's in a very good place. We have a lot of good main events coming
Yeah.
up. Just when I thought things were kind of dying, like we're just recycling the same old fighters again, I feel like now we're coming back to a point where like things are picking up,
Yeah.
right? We have a fresh new fight with two fighters who are up and coming, Charles and Islam, right? Charles is a champion, but he's only recently been in the spotlight.
Spotlight.
Yeah,
Make that
he's
clear.
been around spotlight. Islam, he's been in the spotlight, but he's relatively new in the, as far as like people knowing him and having his own fan base. So that's exciting. Leon, out of all people, not of all people because of lack of skills, because of, the attention people pay to him, is now the champion. So that's amazing for the UFC because it's it's fresh for everyone. That mixes up the welterweight division where now you have all these potential mix and matches, and it makes it exciting. So
Yeah.
bantamweight, as we talked about, there's so much going on there. So many good fighters on the rise, some that have been around, some up and coming. So
All right. Hold up. Ready? On the count of three. I mean, you go first. Nah, all of us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. September 10th, UFC 279. Ready? Come shot, Nate. Go.
Hamza.
Hamza,
Nate. Johnny Walker and Ion. I'm gonna go with Ion. I don't even know who Ion is. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't.
I'm gonna go with, I don't want to go with Johnny Walker, dude. I don't think he's gonna do good. Hey, this fight sucks. I was hoping to go down like the top 3 fights. And,
Johnny
like,
Walker's
and make
been
our
there a
prediction.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but dude, he's 18-7. 18 losses,
I
7
feel like
wins.
MMA is different compared to like any other sport where your losses don't really dictate who you are and what you are as a fighter in MMA.
Okay.
I mean, it's consider what Islam said about Charles. He said, the champion in my division has been stopped. How many times? Like 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
not acceptable. But Charles is a great champion, to be honest.
Who do you... okay. What about Dennis and Jamie Pickett? I'm going to go with Jamie.
Jamie.
Dennis, just
You don't even know who Dennis is, bro.
Yeah, but what if he wins?
He's 6'1". Dang, Jamie's 6'2". Hey, these guys are all big.
I'm 6'1", bro.
And that's middleweight. What weight class would you fight?
As it stands now, probably like no. Is he in
That's light heavyweight.
no? Is he's not light heavy?
Oh, no, he's middleweight.
Middleweight.
Yeah, sorry.
You fight middleweight?
I probably
What's
fight
weight?
him.
What's that weight?
Or what is that weight class?
That is 185.
No, I'd be light heavyweight. Fuck. Yeah, I'd be
As
light-
we stand right now.
as we stand right now.
Your ideal, though, what you would want to, what you can...
Oh, what I would
What do you
ideally
think you
want
can
to
do? What can you
Oh,
do?
I-
Nah, be real. What can you weight in?
I can probably, if I really tried, I'd probably do welterweight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bullshit, bro. 147? 140 to
welterweight
147?
is not.
You can get down to 140.
Welterweight's not 140, bro.
That you're thinking about lightweight or something.
That's
or,
what this
Lightweight is
is.
155.
Oh, that's boxing.
Welterweight's 175.
Yeah, 175. I feel like anything below that, I'd be like
All right, ready? Here you go. What weight do you think you can get to?
welterweight, which is 175, I think, right?
170, 175.
Yeah.
Welterweight. Hold on. Ivan, what about you while this is loading?
Lightweight, 155.
You go lightweight, bro?
I can go lightweight. I have a small frame.
You can go lightweight?
I can go lightweight.
Wow, you got balls, bro. You're going to go against the big guys.
But
But like healthy weight, I can probably get down to 170. And if I really wanted to
I've seen you at 170.
I can get down to 155.
Dang, bro. You really think you can take on Oliveira?
at welterweight, I'd be at a huge height disadvantage.
You're fucked
How tall are you?
regardless, bro.
5'11"?
Bro, you're fucked in any weight division.
I think we're all at a disadvantage.
Me, I'd probably go down to. Dang, there's not even a weight class for these guys. I'd probably go down to light heavyweight.
Izzy's class.
I can't take on Izzy.
Izzy's not light heavyweight. He's welterweight. No, he's middleweight.
I keep forgetting.
He's middleweight.
You're
So
thinking
who's-
Yuri Prohaska.
Who?
Jerry.
Jiri?
Yeah. Glover.
Nah,
No,
bro.
those guys are way too big.
Those guys
for
are
me. Those guys are
huge.
way too big for me. I have
You're talking
I have a small frame.
John.
I put you at a.
Since when?
Where'd you put me at?
Welterweight.
No, I put you at
Welterweight?
middleweight
you at
with Izzy.
welterweight.
Middleweight with Izzy. 185. 185.
You guys want to see me shirtless real quick?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
No, but we're talking like if you started now and gave yourself 3 months to make weight, can you make 185 middleweight?
In 3 months, I'm too.
Middleweight.
I'm
Most
too. I'm still 220 right now.
most fighters are around 6 to 6'4".
I would have
on
to
average.
lose 40 pounds in 3 months.
That's for
All water weight? It's like 20 pounds of water.
because you'd match
Dehydrate myself.
you'd match
Yeah, I
about
can
the
probably
height
do
and
it.
frame of those fighters at
think
that
so?
weight. Yeah.
I think for 2 months you could cut as a normal cut, but a little bit more drastic than
towards
most.
towards weight.
And then towards the
weigh-ins?
last weigh-ins, that's when you dehydrate
Dehydrate
yourself.
myself,
Yeah.
huh?
I think then you could maybe make that weight, but
To
it would
185?
be hell for you, bro.
185.
It would be
I
hell.
probably look like Conor when he made a feather.
Oh, bone and
featherweight.
Yeah, I don't want to do
You
that.
still wouldn't be a weight bully.
I want to be built like a fridge, bro.
Make bantamweight, bro. Right?
Do you be good for like
You'd be a straw weight, Ernie.
Jesus,
What is that, like 135?
something like that. I use
dang
way back.
115. Go for it, bro. 115 flyweight, bantamweight. These weight classes are all too drastic, bro. Hey, but they only make weight there, and then they
Yeah. So you could weigh 185, and then the next day you could be back at 205, and then
That's fucked up, though. I feel like they don't even make the fight, but make the fight. They don't even make the weight. But I think we should probably start wrapping it up. What do you think?
yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we covered.
Yeah,
A
I even went to the restroom.
Yeah, so by the time he comes back,
It's okay. We'll just surprise him. But anyways, I think this was good. Guys, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We've been having some numbers pop up on the podcast listening. So whoever's listening, thank you. We appreciate you guys. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you get your podcast. We're on it. Make sure you guys tune in for the next fight. We'll probably have something coming up, maybe for September 10th. We'll probably have another episode for that day.
yeah, well,
For that fight, and if not, we'll definitely have one for the post for September 10th for sure, talking about Nate Diaz winning NDA. And other than that, I think we're good to go.
I think we're good. Yeah.
You got anything
Well,
else to add?
No, I mean just keep posted. We'll have another episode.
Yeah, we'll have another episode. If you guys have any comments, you guys want to obviously say how casual we are, by all means, drop it in. Let us know. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's a wrap.